Welcome ladies and gentlemen to another unboxing. Today I have the brand new Nintendo Switch hardware which Nintendo quietly rolled out. Also for comparison, I have a brand new copy of the old hardware. The first thing I want to do is open these up side by side so you see exactly what the differences are. The new hardware comes in a box that's exactly the same size, but visually there are differences. Of course, now we have this all red background as opposed to the white and red of the previous hardware. The image of the front is slightly different. However, the image on the back is vastly different where all we have now are the two Joy-Cons. The top of the box is the same except we no longer have this USZ symbol in the corner. The side of the box might look exactly the same at first glance, but take a closer look. This image on the top right hand corner is still the Joy-Cons but slightly different. On the other side of the box, the image to the bottom left has changed. It's still two people playing the Switch portably, however they're wearing different color sweaters and the Switch is now sitting on hardwood as opposed to carpet. Now there are some differences on the side with the warnings, the fine print, and of course the serial number, which now begins with XKW as opposed to XAW. Now there's also a new blurb here about the device complying with part 15 of FCC rules. I'm not gonna get into much detail of that, but if you are that much of a nerd, just Google it. And here's the USZ symbol we were missing earlier. This does have a new SKU and Nintendo also gave it a new model number. So those are the visual updates to the box and can quickly help you identify which model of Switch you're getting. Of course, what's really important is what's inside of the box. So let's open these two up and the first sight you see is virtually identical. First up, the Joy-Cons. These are completely identical in both of these boxes. Now, if you have a Switch from say 2017, you likely have a different model because Nintendo, they've refreshed the Joy-Con over time. But if someone tells you a new Joy-Con is part of the V2 refresh, they're lying. Now the main event, the consoles. From the outside, both of these are completely identical. And really, there's only one way to tell the difference, and that's by looking at the model number. On the back of the new Switch, you can see HAC001-01, and that -01 is what identifies this as the new hardware. So the outer plastic is the same, but on the inside there are some differences. Notably, there's a new, more efficient chip. There's nothing confirmed about this chip being faster, but that higher efficiency is what gives it better battery life. The battery is in fact the same size, so what I'm saying is better chip efficiency is what leads to 40 to 80% improvement in battery life. The second update is to the screen. There's confirmed reports that it's brighter and slightly more vibrant, and that might be helpful if you play your Switch in a lot of sunlight, the beach for example. Now let's look at the accessories. The physical components are the same, but the packaging is different. What immediately jumps out is the safety manual is now in the center as opposed to the right. When I first saw this, I thought it was just a guy packaging it, but I dug into a little bit further and everyone I've seen unbox this has the same thing. So this is definitely something that Nintendo's done intentionally. The HDMI cable, that's identical. The AC adapter is identical, however, the packaging is different. The new bag feels thicker and there's these recycling symbols on it indicating that it's made out of polyethylene. Moving on, the Joy-Con straps are identical. The Joy-Con grip is also identical. And lastly, the Nintendo Switch dock is the same. It has not changed. So now you know the differences between the two units. So should you buy the new Nintendo Switch hardware? Well, if you don't own a Nintendo Switch, then you definitely want to go ahead and get the newest one. But if you already have a Nintendo Switch, there's not much reason here to upgrade. I mean, I spent half of the video talking about the packaging and how the AC adapters in a thicker plastic and the safety manuals in a different location. So there's not a whole lot that's different here, especially if you're someone whose Nintendo Switch just stays docked and you just play on your TV for most of the time. The only people that can justify upgrading are the ones that use it on the go as a portable console. I mean, that's where the 40 to 80% battery life will come in handy. And the better and brighter screen, that's a little bit of a bonus. So that's everything I have for today. I'm gonna dig more into this console. I'm gonna run more tests, so be on the lookout for future content because I will keep you guys posted. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments below what you think of the new console and if you will be upgrading.